Welcome back. We are going to continue by talking about exterior angles and the triangle remote exterior angle theorem. Now, an interior angle of a polygon is an angle formed by two consecutive sides of a polygon, whereas an exterior angle of a polygon is formed by extending one line of the polygon to form a linear pair, and the exterior angle will make a linear pair with the interior angle. So we're able to create this exterior angle by extending the side of the polygon, and in a triangle in particular, exterior angles have very special properties. Here you can see my interior angles are angles 1, 2, and 3, and my exterior angle is angle 4. We talk about remote interior angles of a triangle, which are only defined based on the location of the exterior angle of a triangle. And what they are, they're the two angles that are the furthest away from the remote or from the exterior angle. So here, my remote exterior angles would be 1 and 2. Remote interior angles. And my exterior angle would be angle 4. Come on. Next. So 3 and 4 happen to be a linear pair because together they form a line. Nothing else on that page? Okay then, next page. Now, there's a really wonderful theorem out there that says that the measure of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So this angle equals these two angles added together. It's a great theorem. It's really useful. My given, if I'm going to prove this, is just this figure above. And I'm going to prove that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle 4. So, we're going to start the proof. Statement reason, as always. My given is just the figure. Now, one thing we know from the last proof we did, that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle must be 180 degrees. So I know the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3 must be 180 degrees. And I know that by the triangle angle sum theorem. We just proved it. We know it is true. I also can see that 3 and 4 are a linear pair. And because of that, they are supplementary. Okay? This whole thing is definition of linear pair. Now, because they're supplementary, we know that the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 must be 180 degrees. That's what it means to be supplementary. Now, something really wonderful has happened. I have this phrase, angle 3 plus angle 4 equals 180, and I have this phrase, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. They both equal 180. Therefore, I can set them equal to each other. Measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3 equals measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4. And I can do that by the transitive property. Now looking at this, I see measure of angle 3 in both of these. That's really nice because what's going to happen is we can subtract them from both sides. So measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 is going to equal the measure of angle 4 by the subtraction property of equality. And that is the exact phrase I wanted to prove, so my proof is done. Yay. All right, quick how to do some examples here. If you're given this situation, we can use the exterior angle theorem to help us out quite a bit. So for example, if I know angle 1 is 180, or sorry, just 80, and angle 2 is 26, well, I know from the theorem we just learned that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 has to equal the exterior angle, measure of angle 4. That's a really easy thing to solve. I end up getting that the measure of angle 4 is 106 degrees. Now, still need angle 3. I see that angles 4 and angle 3, they are a linear pair, so they're going to sum to 180. So measure of angle 3 plus 106 must be 180. So by subtraction, I can see that the measure of angle 3 is 74 degrees. And I have now found my two missing angles. I would like all of you now to complete 2 through 4 on your own. In just a moment, I'm going to flash up the answers to the questions I've asked you to do throughout this lesson. Thank you very much. Here's the proof of the perpendicular transversals theorem. Here are the answers to the last 3 questions in the notes.